Competition and coping often look similar on the surface, but they come from completely different mindsets. You know, competition pushes you to grow. Coping traps you in comparison. One strengthens your identity, while the other slowly erases it. The challenge is not avoiding competition, but making sure you don't lose yourself by imitating those you compete with. You know, healthy competition inspires improvement. When you see someone doing well, it can motivate you to refine your skills, to sharpen your strategy, and to expand your creativity. You acknowledge their presence, but you still move in your own direction. You know, coping, however, shifts the focus away from growth and towards imitation. Instead of asking, how can I become better? You start asking, how can I do exactly what they are doing? And the moment you start coping, your originality disappears. Your path becomes reactive rather than intentional. What once made you unique gets replaced by someone else's blueprint. You know, psychologically, coping feeds comparison. The brain starts measuring your worth based on how closely you resemble your competitor, or how well you outperform them at their own game. This creates insecurity and pressure because you are constantly chasing someone else's identity. Competition, on the other hand, activates intrinsic motivation. You focus on your improvement, your standards, and your vision. This strengthens confidence and creativity because the mind is engaged in development rather than imitation. Authenticity grows when the brain prioritizes mastery over mimicry. You know, spiritually, each person carries a unique expression of life. When you copy others, you suppress that expression. It is like forcing your soul to speak someone else's language. Competition can be spiritually healthy because it encourages expansion without denying individuality. It pushes you to refine your gifts while honoring your path. Authenticity is a form of alignment, living in a way that reflects your true nature rather than someone else's image. In short, comparison helps you grow, but coping shrinks you. One challenges you to evolve, while the other traps you in comparison. The key is to recognize your competitors without becoming their reflection. True success comes from improving yourself while staying rooted in your authenticity. When you compete without coping, you don't just grow. You become unmistakably yourself. You know, my people here. Here.